It is now Saturday the 29th. So, hello. You can see I have a new war wound on my neck. Went to see a doctor yesterday and had a little bit of a surgery. Filled this in a while ago. Boy, it's still slightly tacky down there, but it is packing in harder than I did this other area. And the biggest patch is out here. And it appears that this stuff will solidify over time. So the petunias are starting to fade. We have not had frost. It's made it down into the 40s at night. But no frost yet. See, some leaves are down. Starting to look like fall. It's been sort of rainy this week, so I have not been out to water. Looks like the soil is relatively moist. Still got some moisture in it. Tiny little tomato there. And a couple more little ones getting started. Well, 29th of September. It's October in a couple of days. I don't imagine those things having a chance to grow very much. Just like that little bell pepper. And that's all it's got. Oh my goodness, look at the devastation on the deck. Squirrels have been going after those hickory nuts. They're crazy. You can see leaves and hickory nut shell or husk. There's a full nut with the bite taken out of it. Must not have been quite right for whichever little critter tested it. This plant is, well, in the pot. It is taller than me, but never bore fruit. Things in this planter are starting to wane. Somebody left one of their stripped nuts behind. It's not going to be a good hiding place for winter. But there are a couple of little blossoms out here still, and not entirely unattractive. Okay. The sun's getting lower in the sky. You can see on the ground here all the nuts. And because of the trees, this yard has sticks falling all the time. Seem to never be able to keep up with that. Not too much happening out here. Not too much change to monitor at this point. The hosta will probably start dying back, and I think I'll clip the leaves at some point, and then we'll see what comes up in the spring. This tiny tree will be interesting to follow. See what happens with it. Little wisps of new grass in here. I gotta get in there a bit with a rake to do the leaves, so I'll try to be gentle. I'm sure I'll end up doing more seed in the spring. Tomatoes back here. A lot of green tomatoes. A couple of orange ones. I'll probably come back when I turn off the video and pick a few. Getting to the point where I probably ought to try to rush along whatever's left on the vine by picking some of the things that are ready a little early. Not wait for them to ripen so much. There's a nice big one that stays intact to ripen. Got two big ones down there that are still very green. I don't see any ripening going on. Now when it's time to take these apart, it'd be interesting to see a little hint of color, the ones that are on the ground in the back there. I'm not going to bring those indoors. Alright, that's it for our once around. Getting close to fall. Nice clear sky. Cool evening. The neighbor out cutting his lawn. And mums. See a couple of stray leaves have fallen in there, but the mums are gonna this pot of mum flowers or mums is gonna come out here. All right. Have a good week.